All right, good afternoon. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com and the Wing Report Publisher 6. Please follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email again is CoachBigPeteFP@gmail.com. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Now, we get to another conference preview, and this is an easier one. The Central State 8. And I hate to say it, and it's going to come at no surprise, but the one that's probably going to win the conference, the last name's going to begin with an L. Wonder who that is. Again, it's going to probably, it's looking like a strong season for Sacred Heart Griffin. Ken Leonard has a hell of a team, a hell of a talented team that is coming in. So I'm going to go over some of the players. Again, predictions, all the other stuff, they don't mean crap. You got to play the game. Simple as that. That is the rule of football. Predictions, every previews, all other stuff means nothing. High school football is a wild ride, and you can just throw out the record books any Friday night. Weird things happen. What is up is down, and what is down is up. So it's a weird sport. So let's get started. For Eisenhower, Decatur Eisenhower, Jordan Dennis athlete is a player to look out for. It's going to be, I think it's going to be another tough year for Decatur Eisenhower. Springfield High School, they made it to the playoffs. They lost to Nazareth Academy last year. Wide receiver Cameron Jones, who I consider one of the best in the state. Roy Gully, Caleb Small, and Dre Burden are your players to look out for. Springfield they have some talented players. They're missing some talented players too, but Springfield can do some damage in the regular season. Sacred Heart Griffin. All right, I'm going to go over the list, and I'm not going to name all the players because they are talented players. Broker, Brennison, Edwards, Hankin, Fahy, Hamilton, Westheim, Sam Sweetland, the quarterback. He's going to be a senior. He's a player to keep an eye out for. He will be a huge key for Sacred Heart Griffin this season. If he is on target, and he probably will be, he can be dangerous. And Alex Sweetland, I think they're related. He is a very young, talented athlete to keep an eye out for. Now we get to Rochester. Now Rochester graduates a lot of players. Baker gone. Their linebackers gone. They are missing. Who's the other guy I'm thinking about? Offensive lineman and defensive lineman. He's gone too. Rochester has Cade Addington, who I consider one of the better wide receivers in the state of Illinois. Connor Butler, out of Springfield, who is now at Rochester. He's going to be good. Young player DeRocher, who's another guy to look out for. I really liked his game film from his, I think it was his freshman season. Now, Rochester. Is it dumb for me to count out Rochester? Yes, it is. And I'll tell you why. Again, Derek Leonard and that coaching staff, which I consider one of the best coaching staffs in the state of Illinois, what they do with those players, and they get those players ready. It's a system where if a player leaves, the younger player can step up and is automatically ready in that system. And Derek Leonard, their defense coordinator Broker, Coach Nelly, offensive line coach, who's very much a key coach for that team. Rochester looks young, but they look dangerous. And whoever the quarterback is going to work because it's Derek Leonard. And he is the best coach in the state of Illinois. No doubt about it. Next one, Springfield Southeastern. Devin Blue Robinson, defensive end. Dion Farley, Stuart Ross, quarterback. Keep an eye out for Stuart Ross, quarterback out of Springfield Southeastern. They could be another team to look out for. University High School, Braden Woods, linebacker. Denver Hoffert, guard. Brock Griffin, defensive line. And their star player, he transferred out. But those are three players to look out for. Next one, Glenwood Chatham, who I have as my surprise team this year. And talking to some coaches in that conference, they are very, very scared of Glenwood Chatham. Players to look out for: Hansborough, Woolridge, Hutzmarker athlete, Great running back group of running backs for Glenwood Chatham. And again, this is a team. Again, a team, gang tackling, basically mental toughness, a strong suit for this team. Glenwood Chatham is going to be that scary team in this in the Central State 8. So keep a very good close eye for Glenwood Chatham. Next one, Jacksonville. Jacksonville, again, it's going to be a little bit of a tough year for them, but I like two players. Keyshawn Carter, defensive end, and defensive back Mitchell Lilpop. Hopefully I got that right. Lanfair, Marco LaFour, running back, and the Caden McCarford, they graduated some talented players. But Jeffrey Wells is a young player. He's going to be a junior. He's a player that you want to keep an eye out for. But I got to say, Sacred Heart Griffin, just the size of that line, and just scrolling through the defensive lines of the teams, and basically talent-wise. If you look at Sacred Heart Griffin and the system that they run, they're just going to be a running train this season. That's just my personal belief. They're going to be a running train this season. Will I be surprised if Sam Sweetland has the lowest percentage of passes? Not at all. Out of all the teams, not at all. Sacred Heart Griffin is just unbelievable, and the talent that they have. Springfield could be good. I know they got a huge incoming freshman. I forgot his name at Springfield High School. He might play in the sophomore level, but he's another player to look out for too. But Glenwood Chatham is a team that could be a surprise team. Those players are just well disciplined, and it is a team that you want as a coach. When you have players that listen, that is the most dangerous team in the world, and Glenwood Chatham could be that team. So, as always, please follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you like my work, feel free to leave a tip via PayPal. I will leave the link on the bottom. Again, also, please make sure that if any of you guys don't know what it is, you guys probably do. It's in the Springfield area. Channel 1405 or 1450. Hopefully I don't mistake it. Please follow those. Those guys do a great job, and I wish they would do the playoff preview show, because they just do an excellent job. Be sure you're following them too for all the Central State 8 information, scores, and everything else. They do a great job. But follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And again, my email is coachbigpete@fp@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Hopefully I can make it down for a game. Remember to nominate your game for Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. Thank you so much, and have a lovely, lovely day.